Okay, now this one is going to upset a whole lot of people. A lot of people is going to get in their feelings when it comes on to this one. But I keep telling people to be very mindful of these religious books, right? I'm not going to say that they don't have any truth. They do have truth inside of them, but you've got to use discernment, right? Now, in Ezekiel, it speaks about some angel. Ezekiel chapter 10, we pick it up from 14. And everyone had 4 faces. The first face was the face of a cherub, and the second face was the face of a man, and the third face of a lion, and the fourth face of an eagle. Right? Now, that is giving a description of an angel, right? Now, a cherub is represented in artwork in ancient time as a lion or a bull with eagle's wing and a human face, right? Now, this creature in Ezekiel 10, I am so shocked that the Bible scholars and the experts and the holier than thou Christians, I'm surprised they did not pick this up. This is a Nephilim. This is some sort of a Nephilim hybrid that is described in Ezekiel. Now, if you go into the Bible, the very same Bible, in Hebrews it tells you that you might entertain angel unaware. So if you're going to entertain angels unaware, that means these angels look just like you, right? Let's go again. In the same Bible, it speaks about an episode where the angels came to warn or to help evacuate Lot and his family. And the men wanted the angel because they did not look outstanding. They looked like everybody else. So you have a part in the Bible that gives a description of angels looking like man, fitting in. And then you have another part in Ezekiel that is giving you an example of angels that look like Nephilim hybrid. Under no circumstances is the Most High going to create a monster like this. A figure with one body and 4 different heads. And that head include animal as well. That is not his style. That is simply not his style. This creature in Ezekiel 10 is not an angel. It is a Nephilim hybrid. Right? That is what it is. So people, I'm just in shock. I'm just in shock that no one saw this. I'm in shock that no one saw this. Sometimes the truth lies right under our nose and we don't see it. Right? We don't see it or we don't want to see it. We don't want to hear. And people need to understand these are very deceptive times. Very, very deceptive times. And what's going on in Ezekiel and the various descriptions of what seems to be spacecraft, those are demonic entities. Especially the ring in a ring with all the eyes, that's a demon. And I have seen the demon that carries the eyes. That one is Lucifer, Satan, Gadriel, whatever name the pervert goes by. That is his description. I've seen him with a face with multiple eyes on it. Right? And in Ezekiel, this description that the prophet is talking about, or should I say what they put in the Bible, is a deception. Angels are not Nephilim. You're not going to find an angel with a body and animal heads attached to what looks like a human body. It's not happening. So why would the Most High go back on his word? Why? This world was destroyed because of this, because of mixing and mingling of the seed. But yet still the Most High have these creatures working on his behalf, representing him. A human face, lion head, eagle face, and all of that. Why would he do that? It makes no sense. This is a lie. This is a deception in Ezekiel. Right? And it was deliberately put there. The Most High did not give Ezekiel this prophecy. It was put in the Bible. right? So we need to connect the dots and realize we're living in deceptive times, and we need to use discernment. One part in the Bible is give an example of angels looking like man to the point where you will not recognize them, you will entertain them and don't know. Right? You've seen Sodom and Gomorrah where the men wanted these men because they fit in. And then we go into Ezekiel and we get this monster, this hybrid. Makes no sense. Connect the dots. Ask questions. Right? We need to seek the face of the Most High. As I say, glory be to the Most High.